Woodstock River Bandits baseball is in the web stream. We're coming to you at a Facebook Live recording that will be aired tomorrow, and we're on Stretch Internet live stream audio. We're at Falcon Field, where this evening the River Bandits host county rival, the Strasburg Express. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, especially as baseball is such a treasured bonding experience between fathers and sons, and even daughters now. I'm Dennis Atwood, usually the Newmarket Rebels webcaster, subbing for Craig Orndorff, who has a scheduled day away today. So if I slip up and say Rebels or Newmarket Rebels, I'll try to correct that right away. The River Bandits reached a huge milestone with last night's 4-0 victory at Front Royal, as it was win number 6, exceeding their total for all of last year, when they went 5-37. Currently at 6-7, Woodstock is in third place in the North Division, 2 games behind the 7-4 and first place Strasburg Express. Strasburg is hot right now on a 2-game winning streak and have gone 7-3 over their last 10. The Bandits are 4-6 over their last 10, and this is game 14 of the season, putting them at 1/3 of the way through the campaign. This is the second of 6 games in the season series between these two. The Express took the first game 4-0. The dimensions here at Falcon Field are 338 feet to straightaway center, 340 down each fair line, and the fair pole, because of the ball hits it, it's fair, 372 to right, 379 to left. So except for the short porch in center, there are major league dimensions here. Thunderstorms were a threat earlier in the afternoon, but they did not materialize. We'll get your starting lineup now. The Strasburg Express. Stand by. This is just, the wind got my papers, and if I don't have some assistance here, I got to anchor these down. Beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. So please stay where you are for the rest of the game. Okay, I can't say that. Rosters blew away. Okay, Strasburg Express, the visitors, their starting lineup. Batting first, number 19, playing playing first base, Bryson Horn. And he's from Columbus State University. Batting second, playing right field, number 6, Griffin Cheney. Batting third, playing second base, number 5, Justin Ortiz. He's from Louisiana Monroe, University of Louisiana at Monroe. Cleanup batter for Express, playing center field, number 6, Brandon Henson. Henson goes to Virginia Commonwealth University. Batting fifth, your third baseman, number 12, Austin Garofalo. He's at Troy University. Batting sixth, your DH, Sonny DeSharia. He wears number 3, and Sonny attends. So I go looking back and forth between a couple pieces of paper. We'll get to that later. Beg your pardon. Sonny DeSharia is your 6th batter, DH, wearing number 3. In the 7th spot, your catcher, number 36, Nick Toney. He goes to Florida Atlantic University. In the 8th spot for the Express, playing left field, number 32, Tyler Johnson. Tyler Johnson goes to Eastern Oklahoma State Junior College. And the number 9 batter, playing the number 9 position, wearing number 23, Hunter Blaylock. And Hunter goes to Mississippi State University. So again, your starting lineup for your visiting Strasburg Express: Horn, Cheney, Ortiz, Henson, Garofalo, DeSharia, Toney, Johnson, Blaylock. Getting a start for Strasburg tonight is Kyle Coleman. He wears number 39. And Kyle goes to Florida A&M, 225-pound, 6'7" righty. That's an intimidating height. In a moment, the starting lineup for the homestanding Woodstock River Bandits. So for Woodstock, your leadoff guy, playing center field, number 2, Thomas Sanchez, goes to Virginia Commonwealth University. Number 2 batter, wearing number 22, playing left field, Aiden Nagel. And Aiden goes to Lewis and Clark State College. Batting third, playing third base, number 6, Andrew Pugliese. Andrew Pugliese. Cleanup batter, new arrival for the Woodstock River Bandits, your DH, number 34, Lyle Lockhart. Batting fifth for the River Bandits, playing right field, number 23, Caleb Ward. Ward goes to Norfolk State University. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 7, Nick Holesa. He goes to Virginia Tech. Batting seventh, your catcher, Isaac Quinones, number 31, and he attends University of Miami. And the 8th spot for the River Bandits, playing shortstop, number 11, Jacob Jablonski, goes to Arkansas State University. Number 9, Connor Hood. He's playing second base, wearing number 16. Connor Hood, new arrival, it looks like, and getting a start for Woodstock is Bailey Mantilla. Bailey Mantilla, 6'2", 240, lefty, sophomore, University of Miami.
And thank you for your support of the Woodstock.
So the weather has improved. Looks like we're going to get this game in okay. In spite of the earlier threat of rain, there are dark clouds far to the north. I think they will likely not be a threat for us. We'll be getting underway shortly. It's Strasburg at Woodstock.
First baseman from Columbus State, Bryson Horn. Batting second, shortstop from Georgia State, number 9, Griffin.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
Take me out to the ball game. Oh, wait, we're already here.
Barry Lee and Katie G, hoping you're enjoying the old ball game and inviting you to join us each weekday morning from 5 to 10 a.m. on your 92.5 Wink FM.
Mark your calendars now. The Valley Baseball League's All-Star Game is Sunday, July 7th, right here at Veterans Memorial Park on the JMU campus. Please plan on taking in all the action. While the game starts at 7:30 p.m., the fun starts at 3:30 p.m. with batting practice. The 60-yard dash and home run derby starts at 5:20. Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for kids ages 3 to 12. And if they come in uniform, they get it for free. So mark those calendars, Sunday, July 7th, 7:30 p.m., right here in Veterans Memorial Park. You don't want to miss this. Come and join us and see tomorrow's superstars play.
Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins of course, mops and pops, or if you prefer, grandmas and grandpas, and baseball fans everywhere, welcome to the 2019 season of the Valley League. Before we get to tonight's game, let me let you know that these live streams are brought to you by Sheets. Sheets is perfect for busy lifestyles, and they're open 24/7, so grab breakfast, dinner on the go, or a late night snack. With nearly 600 stores in 6 states, there's always a Sheetz near you. Sheetz, run and done. This live stream is also brought to you by Subway. Check out Subway's delicious new club collection, the new State Club, the new Southwest Chicken Club, and the American Club. Subway, make it what you want. This live stream is also brought to you by Grace Burrows, New York Times best-selling author and baseball friend to the Valley Baseball League. Grace Burrows, she believes in love and baseball. Bottom line, if you can't find love on the baseball diamond, take a look at graceburrows.com. Now, here are your announcers with tonight's game.
Wind is picking up here at Falcon Field. It's coming from the north.
Is DuPont Community Credit Union. They are community credit union. That means if you live, work, worship, attend school, or volunteer in the Central Shenandoah Valley, you can be a member. Stop by the DCCU tent for more information. And don't forget to register to win a $25 Visa gift card. We want to welcome Tessa Feller to the field.
Special sponsor, first pitch tonight from a local business, DuPont Community Credit Union. So we're going to have a lady throwing out the first pitch. Game is scheduled to start at 7 p.m. It's going to be closer to 7:10. Again, it looks a little stormy to the west of the Appalachian Mountains, and don't think it's headed this way.
Some umpires might call that a strike. Good job, Tessa.
So it looks like starting pitcher Bailey Mantilla for Woodstock is new to the league. At least he has no stats. Again, this is Dennis Atwood doing your webcasting for your River Bandits tonight as Craig Orndorff is away. Mantilla is a lefty. If you haven't figured it out already, we are sitting right under the public address speaker here at Falcon Field, outside first base. It'll be dusty as sometimes the wind is blowing across the field. Predominantly, it seems to be from right center in toward the plate. Setting the field for your River Bandits in left field is Nagel, center field Sanchez.
Once again, starting pitcher for the Bandits.
Right field is Ward.
Bailey Mantilla, and first batter for the Express.
Third base Pugliese,
Bryson
Puglielli, shortstop Jablonski, second baseman Hood, first baseman Holesa, catching is Canones, and Mantilla, lefty, is ready to get this game started. I'm going to guess first pitch is 7-11. Wind is considerable. Pitch is low for a ball to Bryson Horn, first baseman for Strasburg. Next pitch, fouled back, 1-1. Horn comes in batting .364. This is his 10th game, 33 at bats, 12 hits, a double, a home run, 4 RBIs. Lefty batter, lefty pitcher. A late strike call, 1 and 2. We're going to have to wait a little while for this umpire gives his signal. Next pitch, foul back, 1 and 2 holds. Again, Strasburg comes in first place at 7 and 4. Woodstock's in third place at 6 and 7. One-two pitch is on the way, and another foul ball. So extended at bat now for Bryson Horn. If the wind is at its peak, which I roughly estimate between 12 and 15 miles an hour, it could mess with some elevated hits. Off-speed pitch, just misses. Nice slow slider or slow curve. It's 2 and 2 now. 6 pitches at this bat already for Horn. Leadoff batter for Strasburg. Swing and a miss, down he goes. Let's record your first K for Bailey Mantilla. Comes to the plate, Griffin Cheney, the shortstop. Cheney's leading the Express with a .375.
Griffin Cheney.
.375 batting average. This is his 11th game, 32 at bats, 12 hits, a double, a home run, 3 RBIs. Leads the team, tied for the lead, 5 walks. 4 stolen bases, leads the team. Griffin Cheney, righty batter. Called strike there from Mantilla. Again, major league distances here at Falcon Field. A little high, except straightaway center. Count is 1 and 1. Again, straightaway center is 338. Down the lines is 340. Straightaway right 372. Straightaway left 379. Comes the 1-1 pitch on Cheney. That's pretty good wood on that. The right field looks like it's within range, and Ward draws it in for pretty deep. Fly to right, 2 down. And here comes Josiah Ortiz, your number 3 guy for Strasburg.
Josiah Ortiz from Louisiana Monroe.
His 10th game is hitting .282. 11 for 39, 2 doubles, a triple, a home run, and 2 RBIs. Called strike on him, 0-1. Mantilla shows pretty good speed on his fastball. .62, 240 guy. And a foul back. 0-2 quickly now. Josiah Ortiz. On deck is Brandon Henson. Coaching staff for Strasburg is get that soon. Brock Moss is your head coach. Pitch is low, 1 and 2. Assisted by John Love and Michael Skelly. We're outdoors on a small table, so paper management is a premium tonight. Swing and a miss. So there you go, 2 Ks and an F9.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
Take me out to the ball game. Oh, wait, we're already here.
Barry Lee and Katie G hoping you're enjoying the old ball game and inviting you to join us each weekday morning from 5 to 10 a.m. on your 92.5 Wink FM.
Once again, starting pitcher for the Express is from Florida A&M. He's Kyle Coleman.
Coleman comes in with a 1-0 record. His ERA is 0.
From Virginia Commonwealth, center fielder Tomas Sanchez.
This is a second game start. Coleman has pitched 5 innings, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts, no walks. Thomas Sanchez, standing in for Woodstock. Righty batter. Pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. Sanchez is 11th game, hitting .270, 10 for 37, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, tied for 4th in the league in walks with 9. Pokes it out mid, drops in front of center fielder Henson for a leadoff hit for Woodstock. First hit of the game.
Left fielder from Lewis Clark, Aiden Nagel.
Left fielder Aiden Nagel up there now. Now he's 3rd in the league in batting at .442. This is his 14th game, lefty batter. Fouls that back, 0-1. Again, .442, 3rd in the league. 12 runs, is 6th in the league. Leads the league in hits with 23. Tied for 6th with 4 doubles. Tied for 5th with 12 RBIs. Aiden Nagel. Guy on first, no outs for Woodstock. Pitch is a little outside, 1-1. Set the field for Strasburg in left, Johnson. Center, Henson. Right, Blaylock. Infield in a bit. Next pitch. It's 1-1 count. 2-1. Garofalo's at third. Cheney's at short. Ortiz at second. Horn at first. Tony is catching. Coleman on the mound. So a 2-1 pitch is high. Throw down to first. Back in pretty good shape is Sanchez. 3-1 count now. On Nagel on deck is Pluglielli, third baseman. Interesting, the travel uniform guys have white trousers and the homestanding Woodstock River Bandits have gray trousers. There's a hot ground ball down the right field line. And it's going to be held to a single, but a sharp single close down the right field line, a grounder.
Third baseman from VCU.
Nagel increases his already impressive .442 batting average, and that moves Sanchez all the way to third. It's the advantage of a hit to the right side. Puglielli is his 13th game. He's hitting .313, 15 for 48. Tied for 6 also with 4 doubles, 10 RBIs. Righty batter, righty pitcher, and Woodstock has guys on first and third, no outs. Bottom of the first. See, he swings at a really low ball, fouls it back. 0-1. On deck is your designated hitter, Lyle Lockhart. It's the 0-1 pitch. At the knees, called strike 0-2. Complete to uniform, the Strasburg Express have purple and gray camo tops, white trousers, white lettering. Trousers down to their ankles, maybe a little further. Crisp hit into right center. It's in the gap. It's going to the fence. Probably a 2 RBI double. Puglielli is going to dig for 3. He's pushing it, and there's the throw. He's in as the throw goes awry at third base. Goes into the dugout. He might be awarded home, and he is. So a convoluted trip all the way around the bases. 2 RBIs. Quickly, Woodstock is on the board.
The designated hitter from Houston, Leo Lockhart.
Try to reconstruct that for you. Puglielli hit a sharp line drive, split the 8-9 gap, went to the fence, easily drove in Sanchez and Nagel. He was pushing to third. He got to third. There was an overthrow, and he comes in to score run number 3. I'm assuming it's going to be scored a double and an error. So here's Lockhart. It's 1-0 to him. Called strike. So the River Bandits in good shape here already. Strike 2 now, 1-2 on deck is Caleb Ward. Off-speed pitch, tapped at the plate. Count holds 1-2. Again, I'm Dennis Atwood, subbing for Craig Orndorff, your usual webcaster for Woodstock. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-2. There's a sharp ground ball to short, second base, picked up by Ortiz, and he gets over first. That's first out of the inning. As Woodstock already scored 3. Now to the plate is Caleb Ward.
Norfolk State, Caleb Ward.
Your right fielder. Ward hitting a healthy 382. That's 9th in the league. He's 13 for 34. This is his 11th game. 13 hits, a double, tied for second in the league with 3 home runs. He's got 8 RBIs. It's a ball to him. So plenty of offensive firepower on this Woodstock team. Pitch to look low, it is low. 1-1. We're in a good spot for judging the pitches high and low, but not inside outside it. We are at ground level. Outside the third baseline. There's a good poke, and it comes in and not caught by center fielder as Henson gave it a try, but there's a single, the 4th hit of the game already for Woodstock. Nick Holesa coming up now.
Nick Holesa.
Holesa, this is his 11th game, batting .212. 7 for 33, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs. First pitch to him is low for a ball. Coleman ready? And he raised it a little bit to get a called strike. Interesting score already, a doubleheader underway at Waynesboro. First game, Newmarket 5, Waynesboro 4. Newmarket lost a tough one by that same score last night at home. Foul back. against Purcellville. Left the tying run on third in the bottom of the ninth, as I was calling that one. My goodness, final, Charlottesville 17, Purcellville 16. They played football down in Charlottesville. There's a elevated ball to right, looks plenty catchable, and it is an F9 as Blaylock gloves it, second out of the inning. Again, wow, Charlottesville 17, Purcellville 16.
Catcher from Miami, Isaac Quinones.
And the first game of a doubleheader, Newmarket 5, Winsboro 4. Now at the plate is Isaac Quinones. Pitch is low for a ball. This is only his 5th game, sitting 300, 3 for 10, a double, and 1 RBI for Quinones. Fastball low and away, 1-1. Now I have an opportunity perhaps to review the scoring on Pluvielli's double, which ended up he was able to be safe at third, perhaps on the throw. Then there was an error, and he actually came in to score 2-1. If the cursor will help me here. And there's a walk. The parade keeps going for Woodstock. First walk
Shortstop
issued
from Arkansas State, Jacob
by
Jablonski.
Coleman. It has scored a triple for Pluvielli. And an E6 enables the run and further advancement. It's 0-1 now on the number 8 batter, Jacob Jablonski. Another strike, 0-2. Jablonski, his 14th game, he's batting .093 coming in. I'll just stop right there. And very close pitch, 1-2. So credit, again, Pugliese with a 2 RBI triple, and he scores on the E6 throw from shortstop, relaying to third. Went into the Woodstock dugout. And there's a strikeout to end the inning. Woodstock sends 8 guys to the plate. They score 3 runs on 4 hits. There was an error and 2 guys left on. So the score after 1 is Woodstock 3, Strasburg nothing. This is Woodstock River Bandits Baseball on the Valley Baseball League Network.
Take me out to the ball game. Oh, wait, we're already here.
Barry Lee and Katie G hoping you're enjoying the old ball game and inviting you to join us each weekday morning from 5 to 10 a.m. on your 92.5 Wink FM.
Top of the second for the Express, First batter is center fielder from VCU, Brandon Henson.
Back with you now from a commercial break. The game is being videotaped to be put on YouTube tomorrow. Back to the top of the second inning with Woodstock already up 3-0, and it's a 1-1 count on Brandon Henson, the cleanup batter. There's a bounder up the middle. First hit of the game for Strasburg. Single to center. And Austin Garofalo, third baseman, coming up now. Again, the big blow in the first inning was Puglielli's triple to right center, drove in two. Garofalo at the plate now. He's 11th game hitting .219, 7 for 20, 7 for 32, a double, a home run, 7 RBIs. First pitch to him is a ball from Bailey Mantilla. Lefty pitcher, retired the Express in order on 15 pitches in the first inning. Called strike, 1-1. Being held on at first, Olesa is holding on Henson. There's a skied pop-up. First base area in fair territory for P3, 1 down. Here comes a big, powerful guy, Sonny DeSharia, the designated hitter. And when I say big, I mean big. Sonny is 6'2", 240 from Samford University.
Designated hitter from Samford, Sonny DeSharia.
His 12th game hitting .298, 14 hits, 4 doubles. 3 home runs, tied for second in the league. 17 RBIs, second in the league alone. And a fly out to left on the first pitch. DeSharia hit a grand slam at Front Royal a couple of games ago to give the Express
Catcher
that
from
win.
Florida Atlantic, Nicholas Tony.
9th inning grand slam. Here's a Nick Tony, the catcher, 7 batter. Tony hitting .333, his 5th game. He's 4 for 12, a double. 3 RBIs. Runner on first, 2 outs for Strasburg. Trailing 3-0. Top of the second at Woodstock. Called strike. 0-1 on deck is Tyler Johnson. Runner goes, and it's a pitch in the dirt, so that'll be a stolen base. No chance for catcher Quinones as the pitch was in the dirt. Henson's first stolen base of the year. Neither team seems to run a lot. 10th in the league, beginning of the game, Strasburg, 13 stolen bases only, swing and a miss. 1-2 now on Tony. Interesting, coming in, each team had 13 stolen bases, tied for 10th in the league. So we could say a rare steal by Henson. 2 down. Lost his bat. As Tony's bat traveled pretty far down the left field, outside the third baseline. Wind has calmed down a little bit now, but there are gusts. Sun behind clouds, as otherwise the hitters look directly into it, facing west here at Falcon Field. The 1-2 pitch is another one low and in the dirt. Blocked okay by Canones, kept it close, 2-2. Monty is ready. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Side retired. And no harm done as far as the River Bandits are concerned. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 guy left on.
Bottom of the second for the Bandits, still up is Hood.
Mark your calendars now. The Valley Baseball League's All-Star Game is Sunday, July 7th, right here at Veterans Memorial Park on the JMU campus. Please plan on taking in all the action. While the game starts at 7:30 p.m., the fun starts at 3:30 p.m. with batting practice. The 60-yard dash and home run derby starts at 5:20. Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for kids ages 3 to 12. And if they come in uniform, they get it for free. So mark those calendars, Sunday, July 7th, 7:30 p.m., right here in Veterans Memorial Park. You don't want to miss this. Come and join us and see tomorrow's superstars play.
Want to make sure you guys heard that. So for Woodstock, in the bottom of the second, 9-1-2 guys. Connor Hood at there now. First pitch hitting, out to second base. So an easy 4-3 a put out as that was scooped up by Ortiz. 1 down. And starter Kyle Coleman's really benefiting from that
Center
first
fielder,
pitch hitting.
Sanchez. Hey,
Get that one? As he used 28 in the first inning as Woodstock got 4 hits, including a triple. Back top of the order, Thomas Sanchez singled to lead off the game, scored Woodstock's first run. Bunts it foul at the plate, 0-1. Pleasant now as the sun is behind the cloud and it's low humidity, even though it's a little bit north of 80 degrees here at Falcon Field in Woodstock. Coleman's next pitch, swing and a miss on a low fastball, 0-2. Coleman issued 1 walk and got 1 strikeout in the first inning. Next pitch is a breaker, swung on and missed. The little slider was low. 2 down, that's a strikeout.
Left fielder, Aiden Nagel.
Number 2 batter, Aiden Nagel up there. He singled in the first inning and scored the second run for the River Bandits. It's poked foul, pretty good distance, right field side. 0-1, sounded like great contact. Called strike. The umpire again a little slow to give his indication there. It's out to left field, perfectly playable F7. So instead of the 8 batters to the bait in the first inning, we're down in order.
You know that DuPont Community Credit Union has a location right here.
Hey baseball fans, Graham Knight here with the Valley Baseball League, and I want to take a second to introduce you to a close personal friend of mine, Grace Burrows. She's a New York Times best-selling author, but she's also a close personal friend of yours, even though you may not know it. In fact, without Grace's help, we would not have been able to bring you the playoffs and championships last year. Thanks to her, we were able to cover every single game. And thanks to her, this year we had all the gear we need to support 11 different sites throughout the Shenandoah Valley. Take a second and look at her latest book, When a Duchess Says I Do. Grace Burrows, she believes in love and baseball. If you can't find romance on the baseball diamond, take a look at graceburrows.com/bookshelf. And if you've already got the love of your life, good for you. Drop Grace a line and let her know that you really appreciate her help with these live streams. It would mean a lot to her. Now back to the action.
First batters are from Eastern Oklahoma
We got the
State.
8-9-1 guys. Back with you now from a commercial video break. The count is already 2-1 to the first batter for Strasburg Express, top of the third, Tyler Johnson, 2-1 to him. Bailey Mantilla back working on the mound for Woodstock, swing and a miss, 2-2. Johnson, it's his 11th game. There's another foul ball. Batting 206, 7 for 34, 3 home runs, tied for second in the league, 7 RBIs. 2-2 on him holds. Already Woodstock starter Mantilla used 27 pitches by my count the first 2 innings. Another foul ball, that's the 6th pitch of this plate appearance. Curveball is low and in the dirt, now full count. And there's a walk after 3-2 plus 2 foul balls. First walk of the game issued by Mantilla. Brings to the plate number 9 batter for Strasburg, Hunter Blaylock.
Mississippi State, Hunter Blaylock.
Mississippi State fellow has no batting statistics. Righty batter. Ground ball, a couple hops over to short, out at second. And Woodstock turns the 6-4-3 double play to clear the bases. one of the pitcher's best friends, of course.
First baseman,
So is a triple
Bryson
play, but
Horn.
they're a lot more rare. Top of the order now. Bryson Horn struck out swinging in the first inning. Lefty batter. There's a ball to him. I'll give you some details of the Tom Sox 17-16 win over the Purcellville Cannons in a bit. Poked out to right field, good depth on that one. And taking a good circular route to it to just in front of the fence. Again, these are major league distances except for straightaway. So that ball probably traveled at least 360. So
Get
now
out those admission tickets. Try to
F9.
give away a Bandits t-shirt. If you have a ticket number.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
Each team gave up 7 walks.
Third baseman, Andrew Pugliese.
Now the plate for Woodstock to lead off bottom of the third is the guy who hit the triple to right center, 2 RBI triple in the first inning, Andrew Pugliese. Pitch is low for a ball. More from the slugfest at Charlottesville. For Purcellville, 3 guys got 3 hits. Low for a ball. Aquino was 3 for 5. Kosiski was 3 for 4. And Sanguinetti was 3 for 4. Strike 2 and 1. Sanguinetti got 3 RBIs in the mix. Swing and a miss on a low fastball, 2-2 on Pugliese. On deck for Woodstock, designated hitter Lockhart. Over on the Charlottesville side, Richardson was 3 for 6. There's a poke, but easily caught in center field by Henson. Nice line drive for the L8. 1 down.
Designated hitter, Mayo Lockhart.
Lockhart grounded out in the first inning. Madden was 4 for 6 for Charlottesville. McMullen 3 for 5. With that 4 for 6 though, only 1 RBI. So big doings. Fireworks early in Charlottesville. Lefty batting, DH Lockhart. Fouls it back. 0-1. Another ball. So you have to say that Strasburg starter Kyle Coleman recovered smartly. He had 28 pitches in the first inning, needed only 7 in the second inning. I put him at 35 for the game up till this inning. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2 on Lockhart. On deck is Caleb Ward. There's a skied ball short left. In comes Johnson. He gloves it. 2 down now. F7. Caleb Ward
Right
singled
fielder,
a
Caleb Ward.
center last time up. Again, the first game of a doubleheader, Newmarket 5, Waynesboro 4. And other than that slugfest, bottom of the 6th, it's Harrisonburg 8, Front Royal 1. First pitch to Ward is a center cut fastball, 0-1. That's the first game of a doubleheader, also the Front Royal at Harrisonburg affair. Pitch is low. 1-1. At the knees, and he was concerned it would be called a strike, and it was. Ward hopped up and down a little bit there. I think he was too late thinking he should have fouled that off. Fastball, same spot, and he's out looking. So 1, 2, 3 go
At the end of
the
3,
River Bandits.
complete.
So
It's the
we're
Bandits
finished 3.
and the Express nothing.
Woodstock 3, Strasburg
Calling all
nothing.
Facebook users,
This
are you
is
following
Woodstock
DuPont Community Credit Union
River
on
Bandits
Facebook?
baseball on the Valley
Like our
Baseball
page
League
today for
Network.
the inside scoop on what's going on at DCCU, including news, photos,
Hey baseball fans, Graham Knight here for the Valley Baseball League. Just wanting to give a shout out to one of our newest sponsors, Stephen Toyota. Stephen Toyota is in Harrisonburg, Virginia. They've been an avid sponsor of the Harrisonburg Turks for years. I want to let you know that I'd buy a Toyota from them, and I'm thrilled to introduce them to you as our Southern Division sponsor. That means every time a team from the Southern Division, whether it's Harrisonburg, the Stanton Braves, the Waynesboro Generals, the Charlottesville Tom Sox, or the Covington Lumberjacks, whenever they play anywhere, you'll be seeing a Stephen Toyota commercial in those live streams. We couldn't do these live streams without him. So a warm welcome to Stephen Toyota from Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you're looking for a car and you're anywhere near Harrisonburg, please stop in and see Ryan. Let him know that you appreciate his help with these live streams and take a good look at their inventory. I love what I saw there, and I got to be honest, one of my favorite cars was a 2009 Camry Hybrid. I sold it to a guy after 150,000 miles. He called me back about 7 to 8 months later to thank me for selling him that car. He'd actually gone another 50,000 miles in it and was just putting a new set of tires on it. So if you're into Toyotas and you're anywhere near Harrisonburg, give our newest sponsor, Stephen Toyota, a good look. Thank you, Ryan. It's great to have you on our team.
I think we're okay on our timing. We're at the top of the 4th now with Strasburg guys, 2, 3, 4 batters coming up to face, again, the starter for Woodstock, Bailey Mantilla. Slow curve is low, 1-0. Might have let a commercial run into our descriptions here. It is 3-0 Woodstock, top of the 4th. Called strike nicely delivered by Mantilla. 1-1. So other than Woodstock's 8 batter outburst in the first, both pitchers have done pretty well. Pitch is high, 2-1. Through 3, Mantilla used 37 pitches. Also, and through 3, Coleman had 48 pitches. My count, unofficial, foul ball off his foot, and he's showing it, hopping up and down. That doesn't feel good at all. 2-2 now. Again, this game puts Woodstock 1/3 of the way through their 42-game regular season. Game number 14. Taking his time is Mantilla. Now he's ready. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Took 5 pitches to do it. Here's Josiah Ortiz, he struck out in the first inning.
Second
On
baseman
deck is
Isaiah
Brandon Henson.
Ortiz.
Mantilla and Quinones as a battery working very well together. There's a foul tip. I think it was off a foot again. So the feet are getting victimized here by Mantilla. His pitches are breaking down and in. Beautiful weather right now at Falcon Field, Central High School, Woodstock, home of the Woodstock River Bandits. Taking on the number one. Nice curveball, must have been a little bit outside. 1-1 on the first place, Strasburg Express visiting. There are 3 VBL League teams in Shenandoah County, the only county that has 3, the third one being the Newmarket Rebels. There's a ground ball to short, scooped up by Jablonski, and in good time on the 6-3 put out, 2 down. Brandon Henson, the center fielder, singled and stole second base and was stuck there in the second inning. A little bit, we hope to be able to tell you some of the team statistics. Sun coming out now, bit of an issue for batters. They faced just about due west here. First pitch to Henson is low, 1-0. Next pitch fouled off to the right, 1-1. Because there might be a lot of noise, always is between innings, I'll tell you that Woodstock's team batting average is .268, 5th in the league. Pitch is low, 2-1. So Woodstock .268, 5th in the league in hitting. Strasburg is .263. 6th in the league in batting. Woodstock has scored 83 runs, 4th in the league. Another low pitch. Mantilla is getting them too low, 2-2. Strasburg has 76 runs, even fewer, 5th in the league. 17 doubles for Strasburg, 6th in the league. 24 doubles for Woodstock, 3rd in the league. Next pitch. Swing and a miss. Had the count wrong. It's now 3-2. I had missed a ball, called it a strike. It's 3-2, full count now, and Henson 2 down for Strasburg in the top of the 4th. Off-speed pitch elevated, too high, and a 2-out walk issued by Mantilla. His second walk of the game.
Third baseman Austin Garofalo.
Austin Garofalo up there now, popped out to 3rd in the second inning.
No freebies.
Mantilla delivers. A curveball is low. He's missing his target a little bit more now is Mantilla, 1-0. There's a ground ball, easy to short. Fielder's choice. 6-4 is the 3rd out.
Bottom 4th.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
I mentioned first game of a doubleheader at Harrisonburg. It was the Turks 8, Front Royal 1. Nick Alessa up there now for Woodstock. As for fielding, Woodstock has a .950 fielding percentage, 7th in the league, as does Strasburg. They both have 7th in the league fielding percentages. Pitch is low, 1-0. We'll give the pitching stats in a little bit. Kyle Coleman back on the mound for Strasburg. It's 4th inning of work. He's thrown 48 pitches through 3. Big eruption in the first inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error for Woodstock, and I think your catcher Tony needed maybe a new glove. That pitch went in his webbing. I think it damaged his webbing. So equipment improvement there. Coleman ready. Sharp ground ball, but right at second baseman Ortiz, 4-3. This game is moving along at a rapid pace after the first inning.
Catcher,
Isaac Quinones. Let me try pronunciation again. Quinones. He walked first inning. He's looking right into the sun. Swing and a miss. Oh no, it looks like a slider. 0-1. Looks at that one. Strike 2. That's called. Broken bat, looper, easy catch for second baseman Ortiz. So a soft line drive, extra soft because they broke the bat.
Jacob Jablonski.
Jacob Jablonski up there now, number 8 batter, struck out in the first inning. Called strike right there. Well, ambush guy. There's a person sitting on the concrete wall, not protected by a fence, and that dude almost had to go get medical attention. No one should be sitting there, excuse me. No one should be sitting there. He's in the danger zone, and he's still sitting there. Over to the home plate side of the Woodstock dugout. So strike 3, 1-2-3 again. 3rd inning in a row that Coleman has handled with River Bandits.
It's the Bandits 3, Express nothing.
Zeros there, and we're we finished 4 innings here, and it's Woodstock 3, Strasburg nothing. Woodstock River Bandits baseball on the Valley Baseball League Network.
Top of the fifth for Strasburg. First batter is Sonny DeCharia.
All right, back with you now after commercial break. And on a 0-1 pitch, the number 6 batter for Strasburg, Sonny DeCharia, gets only their second hit of the game. It's a double down the right field line. Lead off double. Here comes Nick Toney. He struck out in the second inning, if my pitch count is correct. Woodstock starter
Catcher, Nick
Billy
Toney.
Montilla has used 53 pitches through 4 innings. DeCharia on at second, not a lot of speed, but he's not extra slow either, considering his size. Until he delivers a bunt, goes all the way down the first base, and it's bobbled by the first baseman. Would have been out. He would have had the runner okay. Holesa bobbles that ball, allowed to be ruled an error. Reaching on first, of course, that advances DeCharia to third. I'm thinking, trying to get in Holesa's mind, he was trying to decide whether to reach out and tag the runner, or because no one was over there for him to throw the ball to. E3 called strike on Tyler Johnson, who walked in the third inning. It was not an especially good bunt. It went too far down with too much speed down the first baseline, but it worked out as he got on and Toney moved him over. DeCharia is at third, first and third, no outs. And it's 1-1 to Tyler Johnson. On deck is Hunter Blaylock. Throw over to first. Almost symbolic, back okay is Toney. Pitch is low, blocked okay by Canones. 2-1. So DeCharia's double again was the second hit of the game for Strasburg. The other was Brandon Henson's leadoff single in the second. Big poke to center, might get over the wall, and it is bounces over, I think. We lost track of it because the first base coach blocked it. So it big poke about 375 feet to left center, a double for Tyler Johnson, RBI. So Strasburg is on the board as DeCharia scores their first run. So two very well hit balls here in this inning. Mound visit by head coach Mike Bocock. So Montilla was cruising along with a one hitter on 53 pitches through 4. Then a leadoff double. An error did not help him at all on first baseman. Holesa mishandled a bunt there. And then an RBI double by Tyler Johnson. We will have a pitching change for Woodstock. Very tall guy coming on there to pitch. Let's see who the tallest pitcher is. There's a 6'7", Christopher Wallace. He's the candidate, a righty. James Madison University, 6'7", 228. Shown as 99 on the roster. but I'm going to assign that to Christopher Wallace. This guy does look 6'7".
Now pitching for the Bandits from Baltimore City, Jonathan Schaefer.
Well, got that wrong. Not on the roster. That's why I couldn't find him. 32 is Jonathan Schaefer. Not on the online roster at 2 p.m. today. Very tall righty. S-H-A-F-F-E-R. S-H-A-F-F-E-R. Jonathan Schaefer. So Tyler Johnson out there on third is still Mantilla's responsibility. Can't quite close him out.
Now batting right fielder Hunter Blaylock.
Hunter Blaylock up there now with the guy on third and no outs for Strasburg. First pitch is a soft ground ball. It's going to score another run. So 3 unassisted, but it's now 3-2 as Strasburg picks up another run. So Tony comes across the plate. Blaylock that RBI.
First baseman Bryson Horn.
Johnson's now on third. One down, top of the order, Bryson Horn for Strasburg. Lefty batter, very tall right-handed pitcher. He's got to be at least 6'7". There's a ball that's fair down the right field line. That'll be another extra base hit for Strasburg. Digging Horn is digging. Nobody covering second base, and he's going for 3. Really pushing it in with a triple is Bryson Horn. So big bats on display now for the Express in the 5th inning. Ties it up as run number 3 crosses the plate in the person of Tyler Johnson. Leadoff double, then an error on a bunt, then a double by Tyler Johnson. Drives in Desharia, and a triple there by Horn. And all of a sudden it's tied up 3-3. Now at the plate, Griffin Cheney, a fly out and strikeout swinging. Called strike on 1.
At the plate, shortstop Griffin Cheney.
So we can give you a final line on Mantilla. 4 innings, 3 runs, all earned. 3 hits, and that curveball is low. 1-1. 2 of those runs were earned. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. There's your line. And Mantilla leaves with out of decision. Schaefer, imposing height on the mound, swing and a miss at the knees, fastball. 1-2 it is now on Cheney. Ortiz on deck. Infield is drawn in on the grass all the way around, trying to prevent another run scoring as there's only 1 out and a guy on third. Pitch is high. 2-2. Top of the fifth here in Woodstock, knotted up, 3-3. Outburst inning here, and Woodstock had its outburst inning in the first inning. Pitch is low. Now full count, 3-2. Ground ball, foul outside third. So Jonathan Schaefer spells his first name Johnathahn. Jonathan, extra syllable in there. Full count here to Cheney. It is high and away, a walk. So the train keeps moving for the Strasburg Express here in the top of the fifth. Josiah Ortiz. A strikeout and a ground out to short.
Second baseman Josiah Ortiz.
Righty batter, righty pitcher. Still only one down. Fastball, slightly high, 1-0. Sun no longer an issue for the batter. Ground ball to short, backhanded, long throw, nice scoop by Lisa, but even on that 6-3, it's a RBI. Strasburg goes ahead as Horn crosses the plate. It's now 4-3.
Center fielder Brandon Henson.
Strasburg. Here's Brandon Henson, the eighth batter of the inning for Strasburg. Runner on second, 2 outs. This is skied ball to right field. Ward gloves it. Each team in its big inning sent 9 guys to the plate.
Scored 2, Strasburg 4, and Woodstock 3.
So, how about that? 4 runs on 2, 3 hits. There was an error and 1 guy left on for Strasburg, as they now go ahead 4-3 over Woodstock. Middle of the fifth. Let me give you those team pitching stat comparisons. River Bandits team ERA is 6.19, last in the league. And Strasburg, talk about your opposites. Strasburg's team ERA is 3.32, best in the league. So Strasburg brings the best pitching ERA-wise, and Woodstock in their last with 6.19. You might also therefore not be surprised that Woodstock's given up the most runs in the league, 93, and most earned runs, 77. Strasburg has given up the fourth most runs in the league, 62, but only 37 earned. Huge gap. 62 runs, 37. Pardon me. Pardon my sneeze. Earned. There's your team stats. Bottom of the fifth now, and Woodstock finds itself all of a sudden trailing after having led the game through 4 at 3-0. They're down 4-3. Number 9 batter Connor Hood grounded out a long time ago in the second inning. So Kyle Coleman back to work from a lead, and he shows his appreciation by hitting Hood square in the back. Freebie there. First hit batsman of the game by
Center fielder Tomas Sanchez.
Coleman. Top of the order, Tomas Sanchez opened the game with a single, scored the first run, then a swinging strikeout. Coleman, it's an air bunt, and it hits in fair ground. Neither catcher or pitcher could field it, and somebody might be hurt. So there was a popped up bunt. Coleman and Tony got together too closely to the third base side, about 8 feet from the plate. That's about the worst outcome that Woodstock could expect from that. My goodness. A sad turn of events there. As far as Strasburg is concerned, their pitcher and catcher. As I had just said, that Coleman had done well in his last few innings. Not now. It is a bunt single. Catcher Tony got up right away, but pitcher Coleman is still suffering. Because those guys collided, obviously the ball just laid there on the ground. And we're going to see if Coleman can even continue to pitch. No, he is limping off the field. It's an unfortunate way for any pitcher to exit. Should be a round of applause for him.
Greetings, sports fans. Graham Knight here for the Valley Baseball League. Just want to let you know that the good news is that thanks to a hotspot and a cell phone, we're able to bring you video of these games. The bad news is, thanks to the hotspot and the cell phone, it's not always stable. Listen, we've got some reports of some glitchiness in the feeds, some audio issues. We're working to resolve them, but what I wanted to do is ask your help in this process. If you're having trouble receiving the feed, first of all, we want to hear from you. Would love to know what game you're watching and what time and what inning the game is in so we can go back and check it. Second of all, what I want to do is ask you to run speedtest.net. That's speedtest.net. Don't buy into any of the stuff. Just click go. It will give you a PNG number, a ping number. It will give you a download speed and an upload speed. Let us know what that number is. That's a big help. We're trying to identify where the problems are. Problem could be with our wireless network on its way to you. The problem could be on Facebook, that there's not enough bandwidth to process the various games. The problem could also be on your end of it, not enough download speed for you to see it. So you need at least 5 megabits per second, 5 megabits per second when you get the speed test. So anyway, what I want to do is ask for your help, let you know we're working diligently to fix all 11 sites so that the games we bring you are free of technical difficulties, but I need your help. So let us know. Drop us a comment, and we appreciate your help, and just know we're working diligently to resolve all of the issues so that in the very near future, you get an uninterrupted experience. Thanks to the hotspot and the cell phone, we're going to make that happen. And thanks to you for your help.
Action resumes now after the unfortunate exit of Strasburg starter Carl Coleman, injured as he and catcher Tony collided 8 feet from the plate on a pop bunt that did get scored as a hit after leadoff batter Connor Hood was hit by a pitch.
Left fielder, Aiden Nagel.
Aiden Nagel to the plate now. McMillan has been in 3 previous games, 2 1/3 innings, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, no runs allowed so far. Guys on first and second, no out for Woodstock. McMillan steps off. The rubber now back on. Having signs problems, I think, with Tony. He's going to give it to him again with the guy on second. So they're going to have to confer on the mound. He can't quite pick up the signs. Again, Coleman had settled down excellently after giving up 3 runs on 4 hits in the first inning. He had been perfect through 3, the second, third, and fourth. Opened the 5th by hitting Connor Hood on the first pitch, and then that pop bunt that fell between the colliding catcher Tony and pitcher Coleman. And there's a throw, gets past the second base from Strasburg. It was a bunt attempt, was missed. It was a ball, but I think we're going to have an E2 on that attempted throw out at second. So that puts Hood at third. E2 puts him over there, as we suspected. It's 1-0 on Nagel. Sanchez still on first. McMillan delivers. It's a curveball, a little bit low. 2-0. Lefty batter, lefty pitcher. 3-0. So Woodstock's got something cooking here in the 5th after falling behind 4-3. And the Express put up 4 in the 4th. And there's a 4-pitch walk. 4 in the top of the 5th.
Third baseman, Andrew Puglielli.
Bases loaded for Andrew Puglielli, who already did big damage with a 2 RBI triple in the first. There are no outs. That's taken for a strike, 0-1. Infield is first baseman drawn in, but the others are normal depth for Strasburg. Fouled off to the right, 0-2. Big opportunity for Woodstock.
That's an out if you're playing wiffle ball. Is it? I've never played wiffle ball.
Puglielli looking at an 0-2 pitch now. Way high inside, he had ducked out of the way, 1-2. Cole McMillan, lefty on in relief of Kyle Coleman, who was injured and had to exit. Fastball, he couldn't catch up with it. Struck out there. First out of the inning. Leo Lockhart's 0 for 2, up there now with the bases loaded and 1 out. for Woodstock. Righty batter. Woodstock desperately wants to cash in. Fastball called strike. There's a little heat now shown by McMillan. 0-1. Next pitch, off speed in the dirt, blocked by Tony. 1-1. Next pitch is outside. 2-1. Again, each team sent 8 batters to the plate in their breakout innings, which was the first for Woodstock. Pitch is low. So they moved out 3-0 in the first, and Strasburg sent 8 guys to the plate to pick up 4 in the top of the 5th, and that's where we stand, 4-3 Strasburg. However, Woodstock has the bases loaded with 1 out. It's 3-1 to designated hitter Lyle Lockhart. He has to duck away from that one, and that walks in the tying run. There we go. That's one way to do it. As Hood crosses the plate.
Right fielder Caleb Ward.
Caleb Ward up there now. Right fielder singled in the first, struck out looking in the second. Now we're knotted up, and no record for either starting pitcher. Called strike, 0-1. Next pitch, a fastball fouled back, 0-2. So final line on starter, Kyle Coleman, 4 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Off-speed pitch is low, 1-2. There's the ball getting out deep to left field, deep part of the park. It's bounced over the fence apparently, so instead of a home run, we're only going to get 2 runs out of this. Very deep, hit to the left of the 379 sign. Apparently bounced over the fence. As the field umpire must have agreed. So a 2 RBI double. Bases loaded for Ward. And Woodstock's now up 6. For
First baseman Nick Holisa.
as Sanchez and Nagel cross the plate. Big productive double there. Called strike on Nick Holesa, first baseman. Swing and a foul ball, 0-2. One of those runs is charged to Coleman, so 5 hits, 5 runs all earned to him on his account. That closes the book. 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. As McMillan still dealing in relief. 0-2. Still only 1 out. Guy on second. It's Caleb Ward, who had a 2 RBI double. Put the River Bandits ahead, 6-4. Pitch is low but swung at. And the throw is low. The attempted completion of the strikeout was a catcher's error. Looks like Tony threw it too low. A rare KE2. Gets the 7th run across by Lockhart. And Ward goes to second. A lot of action, lots of different ways here for Woodstock. Isaac Canone is up there now. Again, the 8th batter of the inning for Woodstock. So a strikeout, but an E2. Fouled back. 0-1. It scored a drop third strike. Guess it's the same deal. It was attempted 2-3 put out, was thrown underneath first baseman's glove. Swing and a miss on a fastball. 0-2.
At the plate for the Bandits, number 5, Austin Bates.
Oh, we have a pinch hitter, late announced. Austin Bates now batting for Woodstock in place of Canone. So it's popped up, out of play. 0-2 pop up. Austin Bates up there now. He is a catcher, so undoubtedly will go in that slot, play catcher. Next pitch is a curveball, looked at, called strike 3. So the 8th batter of the inning is on the second out. Now the River Bandits have batted around. Shortstop Jablonski's up there now. Runners on first and third, 2 outs for Woodstock. And there's a grounder to short on the fielder's choice. Ends the inning. But goodness gracious, right back in the lead. 4 runs by Woodstock on, let me count the hits. Only takes 2 hits.
7 and Strasburg 4.
There was an error and 2 guys left on. So, add 4. It's 7-4 Woodstock after 5. This is Woodstock River Bandits baseball on the Valley Baseball League Network.
Mark your calendars now. The Valley Baseball League's All-Star Game is Sunday, July 7th, right here at Veterans Memorial Park on the JMU campus. Please plan on taking in all the action. While the game starts at 7:30 p.m., the fun starts at 3:30 p.m. with batting practice. The 60-yard dash and home run derby starts at 5:20. Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for kids ages 3 to 12. And if they come in uniform, they get it for free. So mark those calendars, Sunday, July 7th, 7:30 p.m., right here in Veterans Memorial Park. You don't want to miss this. Come and join us and see tomorrow's superstars play.
Now pitching for the Bandits, number 9, from Norfolk State, James Deloach. 6 for the Express. First batter is third baseman Austin Grappolo.
So we're back with you now after a commercial break. We're off the top of the 6th. We have a new pitcher, James DeLoach, lefty for Woodstock. And he is 1-1 on leadoff batter Austin Garofalo. DeLoach is a 5'11", 195-pounder senior from Norfolk State University. His home is Chesapeake, Virginia. Fastball is wide, 2-1. So Jonathan Schaefer stands to be the winner, even though he worked just one inning. There's a leadoff walk. Not a good sign for Woodstock. Sonny DeCharia, big, powerful hitter.
Designated hitter, Sonny
Double
DeCharia.
in the 5th inning, leadoff double. So Schaefer worked one inning. One hit, one run unearned. 6-4-3, and there you go. And the pitcher's really best friend. Second double play of the game for Woodstock. Clears the bases, of course, and here's
Catcher, Nick Toney.
Here's Nick Toney, who's a collision with his pitcher, Kyle Coleman, on a pop bunt. Caused Coleman to have to leave the game. Called strike there. So Schaefer, by working in that inning, and then Woodstock went ahead, he could pick up this win. There's a wide-ranging play by third baseman, niftily done. 5-3, very crisp inning for Woodstock in the field. All zeros for Strasburg in top of the 6th. We head off to the bottom of the 6th. Score is Woodstock 7, Strasburg 4.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000?
This is a testament to why everybody should be at Sheets for you.
Walks.
Bottom of the 6th for the Bandits, second baseman Connor Hood.
In 1953, with a 3-1 triumph in the Bronx, the Browns halt the Yankees' winning streak at 18. The St. Louis win snaps their 14-game losing streak and hands Whitey Ford his first loss in 8 decisions. So 2 St. Louis Browns entries there from history. We're in the bottom of the 6th for Woodstock. Number 9 batter Connor Hood. Cole McMillan, lefty, back on the mound. There's a ball. On deck is Thomas Sanchez, leadoff guy. Called strike, 1-1. Newmarket continues to lead Waynesboro 2-1 in the second game of that doubleheader, bottom of the 5th, having won the first one 5-4. Pitch is high, 2-1. Right now we've had a back and forth deal with a big outburst by both teams. Right now Woodstock leads 7-4. Pitch is high and away. 3-1. Hood grounded out, and then he was led off the fifth, being hit by a pitch, and scored run number 4 to tie it for Woodstock. And he gets a walk, so been on twice. 2 at-bats in a row.
Center fielder, Tomas Sanchez.
Tomas Sanchez, center fielder, is 2 for 3. 1 was a bunt, other was a single to center, and he had a strikeout. He scored 2 runs. Going to get a pitching change now for Strasburg.
Hey baseball fans, Graham Knight here for the Valley Baseball League. Just wanting to give a shout out to one of our newest sponsors, Stephen Toyota. Stephen Toyota's in Harrisonburg, Virginia. They've been an avid sponsor of the Harrisonburg Turks for years. I want to let you know that I'd buy a Toyota from them, and I'm thrilled to introduce them to you as our Southern Division sponsor. That means every time a team from the Southern Division, whether it's Harrisonburg, the Stanton Braves, the Waynesboro Generals, the Charlottesville Tom Sox, or the Covington Lumberjacks, whenever they play anywhere, you'll be seeing a Stephen Toyota commercial in those live streams. We couldn't do these live streams without him. So a warm welcome to Stephen Toyota from Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you're looking for a car and you're anywhere near Harrisonburg, please stop in and see Ryan. Let him know that you appreciate his help with these live streams, and take a good look at their inventory. I love what I saw there, and I got to be honest, one of my favorite cars was a 2009 Camry Hybrid. I sold it to a guy after 150,000 miles. He called me back about 7 to 8 months later to thank me for selling him that car. He'd actually gone another 50,000 miles in it and was just putting a new set of tires on it. So if you're into Toyotas and you're anywhere near Harrisonburg, give our newest sponsor, Stephen Toyota, a good look. Thank you, Ryan. It's great to have you on our team.
If you're buying, you gotta see Ryan at Stephen Toyota, where every new Toyota car, truck, van, and SUV is smile priced now to save you more. And every certified used Toyota on the lot is also smile priced at Stephen Toyota, where you get more for your trade, more credit options to help you get approved, and exceptional service after the sale too. If you're buying, you gotta see Ryan at Stephen Toyota.
So, Minter so far, this is his 4th game appearance, 4 2/3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was unearned, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts. He has a 1-0 record. First pitch is fouled off to the right by Sanchez, 0-1. Third pitcher of the evening for Strasburg. Kyle Coleman now actually stands to be the loser if the score is not tied up. Swing and a miss on the low fastball, 0-2. One and two now. There's a ball. Little bit low. It took a good eye and took a little courage also to lay off that pitch. Two and two. On deck is Aiden Nagel. Pitch gets away from the catcher, Tony. It's a ball and a base advance. See how that scored. The old decision between a pass ball and a wild pitch. Gonna see it show up here. Passed ball. Gets Hood to second. Ground ball. Big hop at short, but the 6-3 put out. As you can see how important that pass ball was, avoided the double play.
Left fielder Aiden Nagel.
One down, guy on second for Woodstock. Aiden Nagel is 1 for 2 with a walk, singled and scored. Actually scored twice tonight for Woodstock.
He'd have been in a little closer, it went over, it bounced over his head.
Drew Minter working for Strasburg now on the mound. Pitches a little low. 1-0 to Nagel. Ken Nagel came in third in the league in batting at .442. He's increased that a little bit. In fact, he's hitting .444 right now, and it's a 2-0 count to him. Tapped back at the plate, 2-1. Nagel does have an uppercut to his swing, like many batters do at these times. Three and one now to him. Pitching him carefully is Mentor, or if not carefully, at least is 3 balls. Again, coming in, Nagel was tied for 5th in the league with 12 RBIs, but led the league in hits with 23. There's a pitch low, so another walk, 2 issued this inning, 1 by Minter, 1 by McMillan.
Third baseman Andrew Pugliese.
So guys on first and second with the 1 out for Woodstock. Andrew Pugliese, a 2 RBI double, a line out to center, and a strikeout with the bases loaded in the 5th inning, and runners go, and he's going to be safe at third. A double steal executed by Woodstock. Go action. Neither team tends to steal much. As I mentioned, they came in tied for 10th in the league with 13 steals each, but there's a double steal by Woodstock. Foul back by Pugliese is 1-1.
Get out there with him. I got you here.
Second and third now with 1 out for Woodstock. Curved ball is in there for a strike called. 1-2 now. On Pugliese, on deck is designated hitter Lyle Lockhart. Woodstock's ahead 7-4 on Strasburg. Bottom of the 6th. Time called. Again, Woodstock picked up 3 in the first. Strasburg picked up 4 in the top of the 5th to go ahead 4-3, and then Woodstock scored 4 in the bottom of that one to go ahead 7-4. Foul ball there. 1-2 holds. Ground ball, second baseman knocks it down, cannot make a play at home. It goes to first instead, RBI ground out. Even though the infield was drawn in because of Ortiz didn't make a clean pickup. He forfeited the opportunity to get throw out at the plate.
Designated hitter Lyle Lockhart.
So Hood crosses the plate with the 8th run for Woodstock to get a little bit of insurance, if you will. Lockhart is up there now. Nagel advanced to third on that. Called strike, 0-1. Drew Minter on in relief this inning for Strasburg. Way high, 1-1. It's now 1-2 as a strike called. Pitch is low. 2-2. Your line on McMillan is 1 inning of relief for Strasburg. 1 hit, 3 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Now let's see if it can be completed. It is. So strikeout swinging completed on the 2-3 to end the inning. But Woodstock picks up an important run.
And after
there
6
was
complete, it's Woodstock 8 and Strasburg 4.
No hits, no errors, guy left on. We are finished 6 here, and the score is Woodstock 8, Strasburg 4. Woodstock baseball on the Valley Baseball League Network.
Top of the 7th for Strasburg, left fielder Tyler Johnson.
James Loach back on the mound to work his 2nd inning of relief for Woodstock. Enjoying an 8-4 lead now over Strasburg. Tyler Johnson at the plate. Pitch is high and inside for a ball. Johnson walked and had an RBI double there in the 5th. Be back with you now from a commercial break. We're off to the top of the 7th where James Loach is in his 2nd inning of work for Woodstock and swinging a miss on a really low pitch. That's 1-1 on Tyler Johnson. Newmarket is ahead 2-1 in that 2nd inning, 2nd game of that doubleheader, 2-1 over Waynesboro. They took the first one 5-4. Pitch is high. 2-2. In a regular game, it's Covington 4, Stanton 1, bottom of the 5th at Stanton. And pitch is high. Full count now to our leadoff batter, Tyler Johnson for Strasburg. And Woodstock gives up the leadoff walk. Usually is trouble for the defense. Here's Hunter Blaylock the number 9
Right
batter.
fielder Hunter Blaylock.
Grounded into a double play and was out 3 unassisted. First game of that doubleheader in Harrisonburg, it was 8-1 Turks. Second game, it's 3-0 Front Royal, bottom of the second. And again, the 35-hit slugfest in Charlottesville was won by the Tom Sox 17-16. Fouled off to the right. 0-1. If I remember without looking again, Charlottesville had 3 home runs, Purcellville 1, and 3 doubles for Purcellville. Pitch is high. 1-1 now on the number 9 batter for Strasburg. Excuse me, this is Blaylock. It's a 1-1 batter. Yeah, 1-1. Almost lost my play. Pitch is way high. 2-1. So Deloach should want to pitch like he's got an 8-4 lead. He shouldn't be taking too many chances up there, but walked the first guy. Now he's behind 2-1, and there's a foul back, 2-2. Again, this is Dennis Atwood filling in for Craig Orndorff. Ground ball is off the glove of the shortstop and bobbled and can't handle it. It's probably going to be an E6 after a walk. We'll see how it's scored. So Strasburg is all of a sudden got guys on first and second with no outs. It is an E6. And here's top of the order now, Bryson Horn. There's a triple, and he now right there to center field. And there's a nice put out there and a throw that gets all the way to the plate as Sanchez came in on it with speed. It was looking good to make a put out if he had to in the infield. So F8, 1 down. Nobody advances. Guys on first and second.
Griffin Cheney.
So that throw wasn't cut off at all until it reached the catcher on the ground. Here's Griffin Cheney, the shortstop. 0 for 2 with a walk. Righty batter facing the lefty, Deloach. Little sliders in for a strike, 0-1.
What? Just about anything but a home game, I'll do balls. Went after every game. Good lotion.
Takes a long time staring in as Deloach to get his sign from the catcher now is Bates. Another breaking ball, another strike. So why not go back where you've had success before? Doubt he'll do it 3 times in a row. That would be usually ill-advised. 0-2 on Cheney. On deck is Josiah Ortiz. 1 out, guys, on first and second for Strasburg, trailing 8-4 at Woodstock. And he goes low on that one, and luckily blocked by Bates. Pitch bounced in the dirt. 1-2. As I say, the farmer's pitch was in the dirt. As Craig Orndorff, as I mentioned, is off tonight, and happy to come up here and fill in for him. I usually do this for the Newmarket Rebels. Deloach ready. Here comes the pitch. Fastball is a little high. Did not go. Appeal out to the field umpire. 2-2. Again, worth mentioning at least once a game. The field umpire is pretty much behind the mound. He's in a terrible position to make a decision on whether a player committed or not. The league would really benefit from a second field umpire being employed. Umpire Association, though, won't go for it. A little bit less pay for each umpire, but there'd be more hours worked. Foul back, 2-2. holds on Cheney. Two-two pitch about to be delivered. Here it is, and it is. Ooh, really close play at first as Oates threw down there. Almost nabbed Blaylock. Full count now. 3-2. That was a really rifled throw by Bates. That's a skied ball foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat. 3-2 holds, of course. Full count. First and second. One out for Strasburg. Pitch is low. The second walk of the inning by DeLoach. Giving up freebies here. Bases loaded. For Strasburg, and Josiah Ortiz up there now. He's 0 for 3. Mound visit. Understandable. A little more baseball history for you, if you can hear me. In 1969, the bottom of the first inning at Metropolitan Stadium, Tony Oliva and Rod Carew complete a double steal, swiping second and third respectively. On the next pitch, thrown by Angels starter Tom Murphy, the pair repeats the feat as Carew steals home for the 6th time in the season, tying the American League record. Big time thievery underway there, 1969. In 1991, on this date, Otis Nixon established a National League record and ties the 1912.
Pitching for the Bandits from Shenandoah.
Got a pitching
8,
change.
Seth Coomer.
Seth Coomer on for Woodstock. Comer. Comer is a Shenandoah University senior, 6'3", 180-pound righty from Luray, Virginia. See if he's got some stats. His 3rd game, he's pitched 3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, ERA 3.00. Righty on relief of the lefty, DeLoach, who
We want to thank Strong
got the bases loaded here.
ATM installation, vault cash management, and online marketing, as well as Skyline Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, moving lives forward. And First Bank, there's power in one, business and personal banking. Eichmann Funeral Home, our commitment to helping you through this difficult time. Thanks for our 2019 River Bandits sponsors.
4th pitcher of the evening for Woodstock.
Next batter, second baseman Josiah Ortiz.
Ortiz up there now with the bases loaded for Strasburg. Trailing 8-4. Top of the 7th, 1 out. A lot of action, a lot of guys on bases in this game. First pitch is outside for a ball. Sky, the ball in the infield. Infield fly rule in effect. And the shortstop catches it for the P6. There's a 2, actually first out. That's the first, excuse me, as I said, first. It is the second out of the inning.
Brandon Henson.
Horn, flied out to center. 2 down now, bases loaded. Here's Brandon Henson, the cleanup hitter. He's 1 for 2, a single to center. Low and away, ball 1. All fielders, of course, at their normal positions for Woodstock. Fouled back to the right. 1-1.
Uh-oh, I got somebody.
I think it sounded like it went in a pickup truck bed. Comer's going to deliver soon. Here it comes. Fouled off, almost the same trajectory, but free of the vehicle. 1-2. Windy when the game started, calm for the last little while. Very pleasant here now in Woodstock, county seat of Shenandoah County, Virginia. Steps off over to Comer. We're going to take a short break ourselves in the middle of the 7th here. Catch up on some paperwork. Curve ball's low and away. 2-2 now. Base is still loaded for Strasburg. Trying to close their 8-4 gap on Woodstock. Pitches in the dirt. Full count. Drama builds here at Woodstock. Something's going to happen. We'll have to see what. Comer's ready. Here it comes. Another foul ball. Anticlimactic. 3-2. Holds. On deck is Austin Garofalo. Actually, we'll stay with you mid-7th. Hope to get some more baseball history in there and update Valley League scores. A couple doubleheaders today. There's a swing and a miss on a low ball. Probably swung at ball 4, but they leave the bases loaded.
Mark your calendars now. The Valley Baseball League's All-Star Game is Sunday, July 7th, right here at Veterans Memorial Park on the JMU campus. Please plan on taking in all the action. While the game starts at 7:30 p.m., the fun starts at 3:30 p.m. with batting practice. The 60-yard dash and home run derby starts at 5:20. Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for kids ages 3 to 12. And if they come in uniform, they get it for free. So mark those calendars, Sunday, July 7th, 7:30 p.m., right here in Veterans Memorial Park. You don't want to miss this. Come and join us and see tomorrow's superstars play.
Number 28 from South Georgia, Landon Neville.
Wearing number 28. Neville is 6'5", 220 righty, a junior at South Georgia College. Hometown is McClenny, Florida. Fourth pitcher of the night for Strasburg.
Right fielder Caleb Ward.
Caleb Ward at bat now. Facing the tall Landon Neville. Ward, 2 RBI double in the fifth. A strikeout and a single. Looks like a pitch must have been inside. 1-0 fastball. Next pitch is Raylo. 2-0. Again, Woodstock on top now. About the 7th, 8-4. No traditional singing of Take Me Out to the Ball Game here at Woodstock in the 7th inning stretch. Many teams do. Fastball, he hops away, looks like make it inside, so 4-ball walk as Woodstock has their leadoff guy on, bottom of 7th.
Nick Polisa.
Here's Nick Polisa, 0 for 3. But yet reached first on a drop third strike in the 5th. Catcher Tony underthrew first baseman Horn on that one. Lefty batter, righty pitcher, fastball strike on 1. We will have another commercial break at the bottom of the 7th. Again, we're with you live stretch audio, and it's being videoed to show tomorrow by the VBL wide initiative Ice Summer Media. There's a ball, looked like a pretty good pitch, but it benefits Woodstock, 1-1. Next pitch, way low, but swung at a ball. One and 2. Guy on first, no outs for Woodstock. Curveball, too low. 2-2. Neville did a 4-ball walk to start this inning on in relief, and now it's 2-2 on Nick Polisa. Ward drew the walk. Swing and a miss. Down he goes. First out. And here is Austin Bates now doing the catching.
Catcher Austin Bates.
For Woodstock. Came on in the 5th. Excuse me, came on in the 6th inning. There's a ground ball to first, and it gets past first baseman. Horn didn't touch the ball at all. and it's in the right field. He must have taken his eyes off the ball. So first and third, just like that for Woodstock. My goodness.
Shortstop, Jacob Jablonski.
Not a difficult play at all. Undoubtedly will be scored an error. E3 for sure. That was just an awful play, excuse me, by Horn. Waist high hopping grounder, and it got under his glove. First pitch to now Jacob Jablonski is a called strike, 0-1. First and third, 1 out. Pitch is low and inside. 1-1. Fourth error of the game by the Express. Called strike. 1-2. They came in 7th in the league in fielding. That's probably going to drop a little bit. Runner goes, pitches in the dirt. Stolen base. Third steal of the night for the previously shy to steal Woodstock River Bandits. As I mentioned before, both teams came in with 13 steals, 10th in the league, but 3 thefts tonight for Strasburg makes guys on second and third with 1 out. Bullpen ball goes astray, apparently. Time called. Neville continues to work his first inning of relief. Another ball, full count. Another potentially action-filled inning here. Neville steps off. Woodstock scored 3 in the first, 4 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. And threatening again here in the 7th. Pitches curveball too low. There's another walk. And that'll load the bases. For the number 9 batter, Connor Hood. Strasburg had the bases loaded in the top of the inning with 1 out and could not score. Woodstock hopes to. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ahead 8-4 at this point. Fastball with a lot of zip on it, called strike, 0-1. By Neville really let loose on that one. Big pop from the catcher's mitt. Perfectly calm, perfectly pleasant weather-wise here at Falcon Field. Low and away. 1-1. Pleasant for Woodstock River Bandits right now, not so pleasant for the Strasburg Express. First place in the North Division they are. Woodstock came in 3rd place, 2 games behind. Swing and a miss on another flamer. 1-2. So Hood's going to have to do something to try to manage these fastballs. Maybe foul off to get something he likes. 1-2, 1 out, bases loaded. Called, strike 3. He misses the opportunity. 2 outs, top of the order. Tomas Sanchez.
Center fielder Tomas Sanchez.
Sanchez, big opportunity. Curveball is low, 1-0. Bases loaded with 1 out now, bases loaded with 2 outs for Woodstock. Fouled back. 1-1. As I said, we will have another commercial break at the bottom of the 7th. Game is being videoed for airing tomorrow. We're with you live on Stretch Internet Audio. There's a skied ball to right field, but it's playable. And there's the F9, and both teams had the bases loaded and could not score in their last innings. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 3 big ones left. So at the end of 7, it's 8-4 Woodstock. This is Woodstock Baseball on the Valley League Baseball Network.
Hey baseball fans, Graham Knight here with the Valley Baseball League, and I want to take a second to introduce you to a close personal friend of mine, Grace Burrows. She's a New York Times best-selling author, but she's also a close personal friend of yours, even though you may not know it. In fact, without Grace's help, we would not have been able to bring you the playoffs and championships last year. Thanks to her, we were able to cover every single game. And thanks to her, this year we had all the gear we need to support 11 different sites throughout the Shenandoah Valley. Take a second and look at her latest book, When a Duchess Says I Do. Grace Burrows, she believes in love and baseball. If you can't find romance on the baseball diamond, take a look at graceburrows.com/bookshelf. And if you've already got the love of your life, good for you. Drop Grace a line and let her know that you really appreciate her help with these live streams. It would mean a lot to her. Now back to the action.
Now pitching for the Bandits from James Madison, Chris Wallace.
Back with you now from the commercial break. We're off to the top of the 8th. Another pitching change for Woodstock, called the strike delivered by.
Top of the 8th for the Express, third baseman Austin Garoppolo.
Christopher Wallace, a 6'7", 228-pounder sophomore from JMU, on the pitch now for Woodstock, and he's a 1-1 on Austin Garofalo. Foul ball. Counts now 1-2. Number 30 he is. As Jonathan Schaefer picked up number 32 earlier. Okay, here we go. The 5th pitcher of the evening for Woodstock. It's a 2-2 count. Fouled off. 2-2 holds on Austin Garofalo. Excuse me. Yes, Austin Garofalo is 0 for 2 with a walk. Swing and a miss. So Wallace gets his first victim.
Hitter, Sonny DeChario.
The DH, DeChario up there now. He's got a double, scored a run, hit into a double play, and a fly out. Foul tip, 0-1. See if Wallace has any record here. No stats, no pitching stats on Wallace for Woodstock. 0-1 is coming through. Slider stays elevated, too high, 1-1. Poked deep to left, but perfectly catchable as Nagel gets that one. 2 outs now. Top of the 8th for Strasburg.
Catcher, Nick Tony.
Nick Tony, the catcher up there now. Tony is 0 for 3, reach on error. He cracks that for a base hit to left between short and third. So 2-out single. For Strasburg, brings to the plate Tyler Johnson.
Tyler Johnson.
An RBI double. And 2 walks for Johnson. Swing and a miss. And my usual enterprise, the Newmarket Rebels, has taken both games of the doubleheader against Waynesboro today, 5-4 and 2-1. 1-1. They lost by 1-1 last night on a tough one, so a great comeback for Newmarket. Covington 5, Stanton 1 in the second, bottom of the 7th down there. That's Stanton. 2-1 now. In the second game of their doubleheader, Front Royal up 4-2 at Harrisburg. And of course, Woodstock's up 8-4 here in the top. The 8th runner thrown over to first, runner is back safely, being Tony. So this pitcher Wallace at 6'7", and he finishes his delivery. He's like 2 feet closer to the plate than some guys. It's now 3-1. Got the first 2 guys out on a strikeout and a fly out to left, but then a ground ball into left by Tony for a base hit. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball 3-2. Ground ball, it's out of the glove of the second baseman. Was a tough play. He had to go way toward first base. We'll see how that scored. Liable to be a hit. Now we have guys on first and third looking for the scoring here.
Right fielder Hunter Blaley.
Second baseman Hood made a valiant effort there. It is a single. Single to 4, and guys on first and third. Here's Hunter Blaylock, the number 9 guy. For Strasburg Mound Conference, we're going to have another pitching change. Keep tuned. Woodstock's going to employ another guy on the mound.
Mark your calendars now. The Valley Baseball League's All-Star Game is Sunday, July 7th, right here at Veterans Memorial Park on the JMU campus. Please plan on taking in all the action. While the game starts at 7:30 p.m., the fun starts at 3:30 p.m. with batting practice. The 60-yard dash and home run derby starts at 5:20. Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for kids ages 3 to 12. And if they come in uniform, they get in for free. So mark those calendars, Sunday, July 7th, 7:30 p.m., right here in Veterans Memorial Park. You don't want to miss this. Come and join us and see tomorrow's superstars play.
Game is about 2 hours and 28 minutes old now. Got a little late start at 7:11. Y'all can do the math also. First guy that Miller will face is the number 9 batter, Hunter Blaylock. Miller etched somebody's name at the back of the mound in the dirt with his finger. We won't be able to find out who. Perhaps it looked like a 6 or 7 letter name, maybe a phrase. He delivers a called strike on Blaylock. Runners on first and third for Strasburg, trying to close an 8-4 gap. Swing and a miss. The pitch was low. 0-2. 2 outs here, top of the 8th. Opportunities dwindling for the Express. Pitch is low. 1-2. Miller's ready, foul ball, back to the right. 1-2 holds. On deck would be your leadoff guy, Bryson Horn. He fouls off a alert play by catcher Bates, who thought it might be a fair ball, but it was ruled foul. A tapper, 1 hopper near the plate. 1-2 holds. Skied ball, right field might be playable. And it is a great play, sliding into foul territory. Goes right fielder Ward for a crucial F9 as there were guys on first and third. Keeps Strasburg scoreless in the top of the 8th. No runs. There were 2 hits. No errors, 2 guys left on.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000?
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
Number 20, Christian McGowan.
Another pitching change for Strasburg. Number 20 on there now. Christian McGowan, 6'2", 195-pounder righty, sophomore, Eastern Oklahoma State Junior College from Bochito, Oklahoma.
Bottom of the eighth for the Bandits. First batter is the left fielder, Aiden Nagel.
So that was louder than many rock concerts that I haven't been to. Aiden Nagel up there to bat now against this reliever, McGowan. It is 1-0. 2-0 as that pitch is low. So McGowan is the fifth pitcher of the game for Strasburg. That's a curveball, looked good, but called a ball. Quickly 3-0. Works quickly, does McGowan. Ground ball, kind hop for shortstop. Cheney, 6'3", one down.
Third baseman, Andrew Pugliese.
Pugliese up there now. 1 for 3, 2 RBI triple, first inning. McGowan to Pugliese. Breaking ball called strike. 0-1. On deck is Lyle Lockhart, the designated hitter. Fouled. Maybe playable. And the second baseman comes on over to get it. Near the fence. Outside the right field line. So Ortiz grabbed that. So P4, 2 down. Lockhart's up there now. 0 for 3 plus a walk, which was an RBI walk for him.
Designated hitter, Lyle Lockhart.
There's slider in, 0-1, a little bit off speed. Ground ball, deep shortstop, and pulls him off the bag. Yeah, as shortstop Cheney had to go way over toward third and pulled off first baseman. Horn,
Right fielder,
very
Caleb Ward.
likely will be. The one of the coaches is telling the field umpire to ask for help, and the first baseman was only off the bag by 2 feet. 2 feet off. That was a big situation there. Should be no question. And it's a single. Symbolic move by Strasburg coaches. So guy on first with 2 outs. Woodstock bottom of the 8th. Caleb Ward's up there now. Made the great sliding catch into foul territory for the last out of the last inning with the bases loaded. There's a big poke. Straightaway center, that's going to clear the fence for sure. Looked good, sounded good, is good. A 2-run home run to center field.
First baseman, Nick Polisa.
Isn't that the way? The guy follows up a great fielding play with a 2-run home run, and it's a 10-4 Woodstock, and there's a dying sinking liner to left. The first single by Holisa, and the River Bandits keep pounding away here. Let's check on Ward's home run situation. That's Ward's 4th home run of the year. He had been tied for 2nd in the league.
At the plate, the catcher, Blake Way.
Blake Bates up there now, and Strasburg gets a double digits on the runs column to lead 10-4. 0-1 to Bates. Smart to go straight away here again at Falcon Field. It's 338. Everything else is major league distances. Low and away. 2-1 now. On deck is Jacob Jablonski. Fastball high. 3-1. And a walk to keep the line moving for Woodstock. Brings to the plate without
Shortstop, Jacob Jablonski.
Jacob Jablonski will bat, no pinch hitter. Jablonski is 0 for 3 with walk. Timeout. Pitching coach visit for Strasburg. By my mark, this game is 2 hours and 40 minutes old. Been a lot of action. Most to Woodstock's benefit. Two-run homer there by Ward. Next pitch is called a ball. Little slider is too high. 2-0 to Jablonski. And inside 3-0, so Strasburg pitchers cannot end easily. Unable to keep Woodstock off the base paths. And a walk. Second walk in a row. Bases loaded now. Here comes number 9 batter Connor Hood.
Connor Hood.
If you like offense, this is the game for you. Fastball called a strike. 0-1. There's a bender low. 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. So after 2 quick outs, a single by Lockhart, 2-run home run by Ward, a single and 2 walks to load the bases, all on 2 outs. Pitch is low, 2-2. There's a swing and a miss on a fastball, slightly tipped, so that's the end of the inning. But so Woodstock picks up 2 more runs on 3 hits, no errors, bases left loaded even in spite of all that. So we're at the bottom of the 8th. It is Woodstock 10, Strasburg 4. This is Woodstock River Bandits Baseball on the Valley Baseball League Network.
So at Sheets, we really exist to make people's lives easier every day. In this moment, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to connect with some of our lucky fans to help make their dreams come true. How are you? I'm Ryan Sheets. Here's a brand new truck for you, man. A once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation to Turks and Caicos. Have you ever been there?
I've never been anywhere.
A check for $25,000.
This is a testament to why everybody should be a Sheets freak.
Top of the 9th for the Express. First batter is first baseman Bryson Horn.
Connor Miller back on the mound here for the last chance for Strasburg. Top of the 9th. Leadoff batter Bryson Horn up there. A triple, RBI triple. There's a dribbler, 2. Pitcher Miller, easy 1-3 out on the first pitch. 2 more chances for Strasburg.
Shortstop Griffin Cheney.
Griffin Cheney comes up now. A fly out, a strikeout, and 2 walks. Fastball just misses, a little low. 1-0. On deck is Josiah Ortiz. Fastball low and away. 2-0. Fastball is over the outer edge. 2-1. Ground ball outside third base line. Now 2-2. Excuse me. Woodstock looking to get to the 500 mark to pick up this W. Next pitch is low. And a full count. Connor Miller's hoping to close this out pretty efficiently for Woodstock. Tapper just barely staying alive is Griffin Cheney on deck again. Josiah Ortiz. There's a low, and the game is extended with a walk. 1 out walk. Josiah Ortiz is 0 for 4 with an RBI ground out.
Second baseman, Josiah Ortiz.
If you want to work ahead a little bit, we could have pretty good investment in Woodstock's line score: 10 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors, 10 left on. So 10 runs and 10 left on. There was a pitch, and I was looking at my paper. So there is a count, but I don't know what it is. Beg your pardon. There's a ball outside. There's a ball. It's 1-1 on Ortiz. On deck is a foul ball. Brandon Henson is on deck for Strasburg. It's 1-2 count with 1 out, 1 on. Umpire needs more balls. Connor Miller would like to wrap this up and send a lot of Woodstock folks home happy, leading 10-4. 1 out, top of the 9th. 1-2 count. Now he's ready to pitch. And send out to right field, catchable. There's the F9, 2 down. Last chance now for Strasburg. Rests in the hands of Brandon Henson. 1 for 4. A single.
Center fielder Brandon Henson.
To center. Excuse me, 1 for 3 so far. A single. He also has a strikeout, a fly-out, and a walk. Righty batter, righty pitcher. 2 outs. Top of the 9th. Guy on first. Pitch a little high and outside, 1-0. Fastball, outer edge. Called strike, 1-1. Two strikes left in the arsenal for, now down to 1 as that's a foul ball. 1 strike left in the arsenal for Strasburg. Miller ready. Curveball's low. And he's getting to second base. That pitch gets away from catcher Bates. Runner on second now with 2 outs. Wild pitch, it's ruled. Next pitch, swing and a miss, and there's your ball game as Henson strikes out. Woodstock wins it 10-4. If you can hear me, Woodstock improves to 7-7. Strasburg falls to 7-5. Your line
Final
score.
Woodstock 10 and Strasburg 4. Thanks for coming out to the ballpark tonight and enjoying the Valley Baseball League.
So your line score for Strasburg, 4 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors, 7 left. For Woodstock, 10 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors, 10 left. Your losing pitcher is your starter for Strasburg, Kyle Coleman. He goes to 1-1. Your winner is Jonathan Schaefer. He's 1-0 for Woodstock. Best bats, just stand by. Your best bats for Express. 2 for 3, Johnson with an RBI. And there's a triple in there along the way by Horn. A double by DeSharia. And a double by Johnson. And for Woodstock, you had a 2-run home run from Caleb Ward. A 2 RBI double from Ward, so he's the big guy. Let's get the exact numbers for Ward here, if you can hear me. My goodness, Caleb Ward was 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Biggest hitter for Woodstock. Pudielli was 1 for 5, 3 RBIs. It's been my pleasure to bring this webcast to you. I'm Dennis Atwood, subbing tonight for Craig Orndorff. So we'll say, again, the final scores, Woodstock 10, Strasburg 4. This is Woodstock River Bandits Baseball on the Valley Baseball League Network.
Well, that wraps up all the action from here tonight. I'm Graham Knight, and on behalf of the Valley Baseball League, we want to thank our sponsors. This live stream was made possible by Sheets. Sheets is perfect for busy lifestyles, and they're always open 24/7. So grab breakfast, dinner on the go, or a late night snack. With nearly 600 stores in 6 states, there's always a Sheets near you. Sheets, run and done. This live stream is also brought to you by Subway. Check out Subway's delicious new club collection, the new Steak Club, new Southwest Chicken Club, and the American Club. Subway, make it what you want. This live stream is also brought to you by Grace Burrows, best-selling New York Times author. If you can't find romance on the baseball diamond, take a look at graceburrows.com. Grace Burrows, she believes in love and baseball. Before we say goodnight, I remind you that this live stream is copywritten by the Valley Baseball League and may not be used in any form of media whatsoever without the express written consent of the Valley Baseball League. If you'd like to use our media, please contact me, Graham, at isomermedia.com. That's Graham, Graham, at Isomer, ISOMERMEDIA. From all of us at the Valley Baseball League, thank you for watching and good night.